Yo, what's up? Happy New Year! This your boy Z Energy God, and we coming back, man, cause we gonna talk about the violent energies that's coming in for 2023. And these violent energies is serious because the violent energies is a a force to reckon with because these energies have been on the scene through the news, movies, uh, you name it. It also the violent energies are, so to speak, are now traumatizing a lot of the youth because these violent energies are something to not really indulge with, not play with, because once your mind subconscious get programmed through movies and being in a street influence and everything else around you, because you got to understand, body magnetic, we bring in energy. So therefore, when we connect with different energies, our body is trying to attune like a radio signal to that channel. Now these violent energies can be a vigilante at times, but they can also have spiritual attacks on people too. That's why they call violent energies. Violent energies are waves and frequencies that downsize the lower frequency to become lower than what it is. Violent energies. That's why I want to speak on this right here and show you how to avoid, how to make your body feel normal, how to be one with yourself and try to be live calm and freely. Let's get ready to it, because these violent energies is and always will be something to not play with. I'm starting to see it now. I want y'all to look at that word up there. Violent energies. Adjective. Acting with or marked by or resulting from great force or energy or emotional intensity. Because see, I told you, it's an energy. Not only that, it's an emotional attachment. An emotional attachment can and will attach to your body. It can attach to your thoughts and your feelings on how you feel. Because if you depressed and you live in the way you live, uh, violent can lead to arguments. Violent can act upon another vessel. So if you're in a relationship and you seeing um the the positive and the negative, the positive and negative tend to like don't want to deal with each other because the negative feel threatened by the positive, and the changes in the mind and the concept is almost like living in a Michael Jackson movie. So the violent energy can be a Hulk. So everybody has the Hulk in them, that David Banner. And that David Banner tend to pop out when he wants to because it's eager to uh fuck somebody up. That violent energy don't give a care. But the only way to put it in check is with love. Like I was saying, different music that's violent leading to destruction of the shoot 'em up bang bang. That theory is pretty much real because it's programming the youth to do horrible acts in the streets, as in want to tote the gun, want to go rob, want to steal. That's that violent energy. Violent energy is real. That, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to be in the streets and I know, I feel everybody pain when it comes to that, because violent energy uh uh is eager, it's irritating. Violent energy can take over somebody that had lower energy that don't have no thoughts about crossing the positive to put it in check. You feel me? Now I'm finna show you clips on like the news. I'm gonna show you how the negative can affect the positive, but you could put it in check. It's ways you could put the violent energy in check. I'm gonna tell you at the end. So let me play a couple clips. Yo, I want y'all to understand that the energies in your environment becomes so aggressive that your body, like I said, was magnetic and it attracts these energies towards you. So I'm gonna go into these clips and we finna chop it up in between. So let's go.
Near a motorcycle, the door of a truck opened nearby. Then a shot from inside the truck, police say, killing Stephen Addison, a veteran and a father.
That could have been avoided. That could have been avoided because you got to understand you're putting yourself in harm's way when you take your own emotionals to another level, such as indulging in communication and more violent than the energy is before you, because you got to understand whatever you was going through that day and the day before or that at home, you got to learn to shut it off and leave it shut off. If not, go ground yourself. Go hug a tree or something, man. There's a lot of things you can do out there, man, to like um bring yourself to a standstill with this energy, man. I'm telling you.
Father of three.
Stephen was a great guy. People always say someone lit up a room. My husband, he lit up every room he went into.
The video, sent to NBC's Raleigh affiliate and verified through details from the police and district attorney. Roger Nobles, the man inside the truck, initially fled the scene with his son.
He knew what he was doing when he pointed it out the window. He know his son probably was standing there, and he probably knew his son probably couldn't fight. His son about to get his ass kicked, and it could have been a lot of different things pointing at that situation. But like I said, I don't want nobody to indulge in like misbehavior, because that violent energy can grab you, man. It can destroy your path and your journey, man. You gotta understand.
Nobles Jr., the man seen in the video arguing with Addison, according to the Fayetteville Police Department.
Who could do that? Kill somebody and then just continue on with life like you didn't just do that.
Police say when they found the men, Noble Sr. admitted to the shooting. He was then arrested and charged with first-degree murder. The video, though brief, is revealing. WRAL spoke with security consultants who reviewed the footage and said they found the son's...
That could have been avoided, dude. That could have been avoided.
body language concerning, though we should note we don't know what happened before or after the video's duration. Ricky...
Hey, cut him off. Biggest thing in roadways is that somebody was going too slow, or somebody was trying to move in and out of the lane, or somebody tried to cut off somebody or bypass them. That's common, very common. I witnessed that too, because I found that a couple years ago, a couple years back when I was with my brother. He cut somebody off. They damn near tried to stop him and threaten all that. The whole time I'm telling him, be calm, be calm, be calm, because it can escalate, and that escalate can do some damage, man, for real.
For all to see, an argument on Facebook Live goes from heated to
And we begin in Ypsilanti, where that deadly shooting captured on Facebook Live has left the community stunned. The victim had become somewhat of a local celebrity because of those live feeds.
Yesterday, that all came to an abrupt and tragic end. Sean Lay live with this story tonight with more on what escalated all of this. Sean.
Let's talk about that escalation, Devin. Terrell Smith was on his Facebook Live talking to the camera. He was in a heated exchange with someone who was making comments as he was going live. Minutes later, someone drove right up to his house in Ypsilanti. More than 30 shots were fired. Facebook flooded with sadness, heartache, and tributes today for this man, Terrell Smith of Ypsilanti, a local Facebook celebrity. Smith was also known for his brutally honest Facebook.
He already got the looks of not caring. I love to be disliked. Love to put yourself in the spotlight to lower everybody else's vibration when they're around you. You just considered in that energy field.
Live appearances called Rel's Corner. Tuesday, Smith took to Facebook Live for another edition, at first expressing his loyalty to Ypsilanti.
What make y'all think, because y'all moved that y'all better than Ipsy? Y'all ain't better than Ipsy, y'all product of Ipsy.
Then Smith exchanging words with someone who was commenting on his Facebook Live and making threats.
You already know that's going to escalate. I already know.
Now you on Facebook, I'm riding around with 60 shots. I don't ride around with 100 shots, bro.
Thousands were watching and were horrified by what happened next. Smith sees a car approach and sees someone get out.
Okay, we got action. We got action.
Smith was shot and killed. The shooting is not seen on camera, but we will warn you, just the sound of the gun violence is disturbing enough. We will only play a moment of the 30 rapid-fire shots. A neighbor can be heard frantically calling 911.
Somebody been shot.
The horrifying video seen 37,000 times before Facebook was alerted and took it down. And tonight,
Yo, all I can tell you right now, you is subjugate yourself to that intense energy to hit you. And when you on a low vibration, man, you listening to the wrong music, you being around the wrong people, and you already know a lot of people egos is bigger than each other. So that's just something to deal with, like a male thing. But y'all gotta understand, we target. We are a prime target. They don't mind putting this on the news. They don't mind putting the man getting killed or that on violence on violence. They don't mind doing this because you already know there's not gonna put nothing else on the news concerning something some kind of source or child trafficking or anything else. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna put this on the news because this is what they like. Your energy becomes too raw to understand. This chaos energy 101. But like I was saying, it's violent. Violent behavior leads to more dangerous acts of violence. I got another clip. It's not even that, man. It's adults too, kids, teenagers, even elderly people. Everybody's subject to violence. And violence can become spiritual and have spiritual attacks on people as well. This is that energy of that violent wave that comes in your body because, like I was saying, your body is magnetic. You attract everything around you. Gold, copper, everything. It sticks to you. Your body is more sponge to different frequencies. So you got to know how to balance yourself in that environment. Balance yourself. Go absorb some sun. Go walk barefoot outside. That's grounding. That's releasing energy. Release it back. Give it back.
I'll be honest, to see these young men laughing and carrying on is downright disturbing. You're about to see it. And to know that Zion was with them. His mom admitted that he snuck out of a friend's house. He came here to the 17th Street Bridge, Atlantic Station. He met up with his buddies, and then this group left this 12-year-old to die. Just minutes before shots were fired on Saturday night, surveillance video captured this group walking along 17th Street. APD says the young man with the black and gold hoodie is one of the shooters. The teen in all yellow at the bottom right is 12-year-old Zion Charles, who will soon be gunned down. Walking just feet behind him, APD says, is a...
You already know what you already know how the youth rocking. It's dealing with beef. I don't like you. Why is you on my block? Affiliate gang members. They tend to beef with each other over sensitivity in between the others.
Second shooter. You see him again on a different camera. Minutes later, APD says 15-year-old Cameron Jackson rolls by on a scooter.
Somebody else's name. They say, that's Cameron, that's our opposition. That's when shots rang out.
Chaos followed. 17th Street was locked down, but the shooters managed to get over to the Arts Center MARTA station across 85. Cameras picked up the group. You see the suspect in the blue hoodie walking down the stairs, followed by the young man in the yellow and black hoodie. And as they wait for the train,
they also seem to be celebrating, making gestures and talking about the shooter.
All smiles and handshakes, but what you don't see is the
low vibration sticks with each other like peas in a pot, because like I was saying, the youth is subjugated to it. Where's the parents at, man? Where's the fathers at, the real fathers at, that's actually putting their children into a much more balanced emotional detachment from away from the BS. Away from the BS, man. You got to be away from that, man, because if you don't do that, this will happen. And it's going to continue to happen till everybody steps up. Everybody got to step up, man.
Their buddy Zion. APD says he was lying along 17th Street taking his last breaths. But his group, who his mom says he snuck out to meet up,
and the dude was 12 years old. The other one probably like 15.
With continued on.
During the train ride, they antagonized different customers. They flashed gang signs.
Take one more good look. While APD says this guy is the primary shooter, this teen also opened fire and say they believe the third shooter is among the group.
The thing about that, somebody gonna end up snitching. Somebody gonna end up getting caught maybe 2 weeks after that shooting, because you got to understand, emotional energy will hop to life force to human to human. It doesn't care about nothing else. It is considered ops energy.
And again, to know the chaos and the fear that these teens put into so many people right here on the 17th Street, and then to watch.
Yo, I'm gonna end it right there. But like I was saying, the dude, they celebrate over a death, right? They celebrating over somebody they really just took out. And they celebrated like the Joker just killed Batman. There's no rest for that energy. No rest for that energy. Just remember to always kind of like level yourself out of situations, because if you don't, you become statistic to an environment of dangerous incoming frequencies. And these frequencies are different emotionals that is on a radio scale. When you turn your radio on, you are listening to different broadcasts, different stations. That's how the emotions is in the human body. We argue with each other up and down and don't realize we are actually energy. This energy will put a lot of people in check, so to speak, if you don't put it in check. You got to know how to put it in check. You got to know when to put your rook down. Got to know when to move your queen across the board because, like I said, your body magnetic, man. It's magnetic. You attract what you attract. You turn the channel on your radio station. You breathe in energy. You release energy. Same way, input, output. Just like you hooking up a uh the cords to the back of a TV or a radio because it's input, output. That's like an energy signal to beam right back to you. Just the same way how these energies work. These energies work just like that. Waves, they turned a certain way. So guess what? Your mind is subject to program. It's subject to understand things. It's like say like this. I'm gonna put it in this way. You a computer, right? You the computer. The downloads that you see on TV, commercials and movies and stuff, that violent, you know, violent energy that you see in movies. You see it through your subconscious. Your brain already got it in input. It's already got the download. Just like it got the download. Now you conserving your body to more bad energy. So the more you keep putting into your body, the more you're gonna start to act out like the movies. And you can be the actor that's playing in your own movie. Your own movie. Because actors get fired, actors get shot and killed too. That's how this energy working, that's how it's moving. So if you don't have understanding to the concept of these energies, man, uh I feel very bad for you because you've been warned. It's in your face, in your face, in your homes, at your work environment, family gatherings. See what I'm saying? You could be in a grocery store, exchanging energy. You might have had a bad day at work. Guess what? You done killed that man right outside the store. You didn't know what reason. You just click. You just click or snap. You feel me? Because some people do snap. Snap energy is considered like energy that came from your body that you will absorb. You absorbed it just like alcohol. Like when you drink alcohol, alcohol has spirits. Spirits act as a wine in a drink too as well. So different energies in everything, emotional energies in every source of this world, every source of the cosmic information that you receive every day. That's why they call it emotional energies. So dig deep into like grounding yourself. Um, start um loving yourself more. Try to be balanced. Balance. You know what I'm saying? Try to listen to like good music. R&B is good music. Got love music. You feel me? You can listen to the opera music, classical music. Long as it got something that's dealing with some kind of love advice into it and it's uplifting. That's what makes a person stay level right there. Walking outside, getting grounded with Mother Nature, getting grounded with yourself. Um, Certain foods can trigger that too as well. Somebody that eats more pork and beef can be subject to low vibration as well. That's why it's called energies. You get energies in animals. You eat the energy of the animal that you consume. The energy of the animal lives within you. So you have to cleanse yourself and get rid of all that energy to um, mediate yourself to be more cautious at what's going on. That's why they call them energies. You feel me? But like I was saying, this is about the violent energies that we see in the world. Violent energies act upon as a spirit sometimes. That's why they violent. That's why they violent. So we see it in the youth, we see it in adults, the elder people. Now it's time for us to break that cycle, move on from it, and be the best you and live your best life. Yo, this your boy Z Energy God. I'm out of here, and we finna talk about. Well, we just done it. We just talked about the violent energies that destroy the concept of you indulging in violent behavior. So you see it in society, you see it in the world. Stay grounded, stay love, stay peace with your own self. Yo, this tribal talk and we gone. Yo.